Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Campbell. State your name again for the record, please, ma'am.
Michelle Campbell.
All right. And Ms. Campbell, we were at the point, we had sworn you in. I told you what it said on the form you're going to be pleading to and how you're going to be pleading, and that was a no contest plea.
Yes,
I got to the point of asking you, did you know what a no contest plea was? You remember all that?
yes.
And thank you for letting me know that you weren't really sure of that.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you get an opportunity to speak with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I'll ask you again, do you understand what a no
Yes,
contest
I do.
plea is?
Yes, I do.
All right. Two important things about a no contest plea I have to make sure that you understand. And that you understand that it first of all means that you're not desirous or wanting to contest this charge of the retail fraud second. You understand that?
Yes,
All right. The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court's going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
yes.
All right. Do you have any other questions regarding a no contest plea?
No, I don't.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea, Ms. Brennan.
Lack of recollection.
All right. Ma'am, to that charge of retail fraud second degree, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right. Now you understand that by pleading no contest, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Understand.
All right. Now you signed an advice of rights form or had your attorney sign an advice of rights form on your behalf. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you'll be giving up those rights,
Yes.
particularly the rights in paragraph 5 that are on the podium. You see that?
Yes. Barely. I don't have my eyeglasses.
Okay, but you understand that you're giving up the rights that were on the form
Yes.
and that your attorney explained to you. You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. The court has been provided and has reviewed Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 21-14925. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No, Your Honor.
On a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to the charge contained in the case ending in 1259. Yes, that's right. And case ending in 0533, that is dismissed pursuant to that plea agreement. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be January 28th, 2026, 12 noon. All right. Bond will continue. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Court recalls the case People versus Comary Davis.
People.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Davis. Ms. Davis, state your name for the record, please.
Maria Davis.
We are requesting adjournments to review the media. Mr. Cook and I had a discussion today about surveillance footage. I think that's either at our office or on our way.
During the matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Jelena Azir.
Morning, Your Honor. People. However, on behalf of Ms. Azer, who is appearing via Zoom, Julina, please unmute yourself, turn on your microphone, turn on your camera, and say your name for the record.
Let me see here. He's here. I see it.
We've been texting. Let me
Mrs. Zaire, can you state your name, please?
Yes, Jelena is here. Sorry, I can't hear anymore for some reason.
Okay, I'll need a camera also, please. Thank you.
There we go.
All right, we have a camera. We have her name. What are we doing?
Your Honor, the people have extended an offer to plead to a reduced count 2 of assault and battery with HIDA. Mrs. Zier, we had talked about you taking this offer. Do you feel confident in taking this offer today? You've read enough of you've seen enough. We've talked about the case
Yes.
enough to take it. You're confident in taking the case today?
The
Okay.
plea form that I have in front of me indicates that she's gonna plead guilty to the charge of assault and battery, the 93-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There's a sentence agreement under HIDA.
That's correct, Judge.
Yep.
That's the court's full understanding.
That is correct.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. I'm not gonna be able to do this unless she keeps her camera on. Raise and keeps her camera still. Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name again for the record.
Jelena Azir.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of assault and or assault and battery. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Unlike no contest, a guilty plea requires the defendant to admit exactly what they did on the record. This is why judges ask very specific questions. Once this is said out loud, there's almost no walking it back.
Understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed or had cause to be signed an advice of rights form on your behalf?
One more time, I'm sorry.
You signed or had cause, somebody signed on your behalf an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
All right. You understand that you're giving up those rights, including the rights contained under paragraph 5?
Yes.
You understand that you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
On July 7th, 2025, at the location of Plum Hollow Drive near Michigan Avenue, what did you do involving an individual by the name of Aso Hama that makes you think that you're guilty?
I got into an altercation with him that led to me kicking him 6 times.
That what?
That led to me kicking him 6 times.
All right. And you did that without his permission?
Yes.
And the kicking of this individual you did on purpose?
Yes.
Ma'am, if I accept your plea, you do understand that if between the time of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and any sentence evaluation or recommendation the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that?
Yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None from the people. No, Judge.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m.
And Your Honor, can that be by Zoom?
What can
The sentencing?
if you
Fill out the form?
fill
Yes,
a
Judge.
form like every other case?
Certainly.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I need you to wait on the line. I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with my probation department so we can begin the sentencing process.
Okay, thank you.
And just like that, a bench warrant. No speech, no warning, miss court, and the system flips instantly. This is one of the fastest ways people turn a small problem into a much bigger one.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Juliana. We'll be in touch.
Gotcha.
Court calls case, People versus Masika Willis.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
On behalf of, but not with, Mrs. I have no explanation for her whereabouts today.
Masika Willis. No response, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000, 10%.
Thank you, Judge.
Those warrants will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the People versus Austin Knox.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Knox, who is present on Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Austin James Knox.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is a potential resolution in the works. I'm asking for a brief adjournment to lock that down both with my client and the prosecutor.
During this matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Jessica Mahalik.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Mahalik. Ms. Mahalik, state your name for the record, please.
Jessica Mahalik.
We are just waiting for a hearing date. The sobriety court, she did complete the assessment. We provided that to them.
Is that for our sobriety?
Yes, we're just waiting for a date. So I asked for an adjournment of this pre-trial so that can be scheduled.
Think that will happen by the 4th?
I hope, I think that's possible, given that now everyone's
Back.
back.
All right. I'll adjourn your matter, ma'am, to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls case of the People versus Chauncey Milligan.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Milligan. All right, I'm not sure Mr. Milligan is present.
I think Chauncey Milligan?
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. I saw him. State your name.
Chauncey Milligan.
All right. What are we doing?
Right. I think the number I have for Mr. Milligan is bad, so I would ask him to contact the court and update your, or contact the public defender's office and update your contact information, Mr. Milligan. So I can get in touch with you.
All right. You got
Okay.
that, Mr. Milligan?
Yes, I do.
All right. Is that an Eastern Eagles or Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt?
Miss EM.
EMU? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll let it
Michigan.
pass. I'll let it pass then. All right.
It's the Michigan Eagles.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care. Bond
You too.
continued. Court calls case People versus Jessica Mitchell.
Good morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
Whoa. What's your name?
Jessica Mitchell.
All right. Why do I have an attorney? I don't have an attorney on this.
I spoke to my attorney and he told me to just ask if I could have it adjourned. Brendan Dabowski's my attorney. We haven't had.
I don't
time-
have an appearance from him.
We haven't had time to review the video footage. We're still waiting on Pittsfield Township.
Well, I don't have an appearance from him.
Right, we couldn't make a decision about what to do because we hadn't received video footage yet. So I was told to ask
He
for an
won't
adjournment.
get, listen to me, he won't get video footage until he sends in his appearance and he sends the request, which will include his appearance, to the prosecutor's office.
Okay.
So where is he?
I'm not sure. I was just doing what he told me to do.
I know, I get that, but it doesn't work this way, and he
Okay.
knows it doesn't work this way.
Okay, I was.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass the matter. You get Mr. Dabowski on the line and tell him I expect him here if you're gonna be here. Because he's not gonna just send you in with instructions. I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with him because
Okay.
it's not done this way.
Okay.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Whitney Mitchell.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Mitchell. Say your name for the record, please, ma'am.
Whitney Mitchell.
All right, thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, Ms. Mitchell is another sobriety court referral that we're working on.
Okay. For our sobriety court.
Right.
All right, I'll adjourn it February 4th. Let's see what we can get done, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Mitchell, Bond will continue with
Okay.
your conditions. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Your
You're
Honor.
not driving, are you?
No, I'm parked in a parking lot, waiting to
Yeah,
clock in
okay.
at 12.
Okay, I believe you. Don't say anything
No, I'm not.
else.
I'm outside
'Cause
my
that-
job.
It goes bad if, just stop right there. I believe you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to clock in. I don't want them in my business.
Oh, I got you. Okay. You
Okay.
take care.
You too.
Court
Bye-bye.
does call the case. The People versus John Neary.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
I thought that was him back there.
Sure is. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Neary, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
John Neary.
He's been here 3 times, and either he sits at the back well, he usually sits on that side, but he's sitting at the back on this side this time. Mr. Neary, how are you doing?
Doing well. I appreciate what you've done for me too. I mean, I really appreciate it. It's helped out a lot.
All right, and without saying a whole lot, how's your family doing?
She's doing good. Just right before Christmas, she was actually able to cook a Christmas meal, believe it or not. So
She what?
She was able to cook a Christmas meal, believe it or not. So it was a miracle. It was a miracle because they got all. She didn't have to do radiation or chemo. So it's just even another blessing
that is
upon us. Great. It was great. I really do appreciate it. It helped the family out a bunch. Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
To hear. When I saw you come in, I said, I'm gonna ask. He looks pretty good, spirits and whatever, but I said I'm gonna make sure to ask so he knows that I was thinking about him and praying for us.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
All right, what are we?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Neary and I do have an appointment scheduled this Friday in person to review the video in this case. So that being said, I would be requesting an adjournment so that we can watch that together.
All right. Well, you have the appointment this Friday, you said?
Yes, we'll be meeting here in
9 to
Friday at
11.
my office. Yeah,
Maybe 9 to 11,
at
yeah.
9. Yes.
Okay. So you think the 4th will be enough time for you guys?
I think that would be great, Your Honor.
All
Yes.
I'll adjourn the matter February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. With its conditions, we'll continue. And sir, while she doesn't know.
Can I say something? Not really out of the way. Last time I was here, I don't know how it happened, but it's happened because I got this in the mail from, I guess, one of these ladies right here or something like that.
Oh, probably.
But they put one of my, they put my name on somebody else's thing or whatever like that. I've got threatened letters to take my license and everything like that. I've never received any kind of parking ticket. I was just wanting to make sure this didn't happen again. I didn't have a ticket, but they referred it to the case number. When they went to the case number, it actually was somebody else's case in there.
Who did that?
It came from here. It was the same day that I went to court here. They just put my name on somebody else's docket. And I just don't want to, I just don't want to have to do this.
Did they say they corrected it for you?
Yes, sir, they did. I just wanted to make sure they write my name on the right document, just so I don't get in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
No,
I went through the same thing before.
Okay.
And actually got my license suspended, and then they told me, "Oh, we're so sorry," but it's just it's terrible. I just want to make sure.
Okay, we're done with that case. So
we're good.
Have a seat. I'm going to have my staff check.
Yes, sir. I just don't want to.
This is a letter from the secretary.
They was only able to find it from the court docket number on there. It was actually somebody else's name. I was really expecting to come and have Alan jump on me or something. I just didn't want to do that. Because I don't know him. Everybody else seems.
Yeah, that's him. Get him. No. All right. I apologize for that. So what it looks like happened is that the case, which Mr. Neary says isn't his, and I don't have any reason to doubt it. I can't tell without a computer in front of me. We're gonna check that, but they, because
It happens.
because he didn't pay it, he then is sent to collections. And so the second letter that he received was from collection saying that he owed money.
Yes, but when I first got it, I called them up and said it was a mistake, and they pretty much just hung the phone up on me.
They what?
They pretty much just hung the phone up, but they just told me to pay the fine. So then when I got the other letter right there at the beginning of the December, it was due the 15th. I didn't think I got the letter till like the 17th of December. And, you know, I called them up again and they was like, well, just pay it, or what's the ticket number? And I told them I didn't know because the docket was something. Then they told me it was a mistake, that the court number was actually in somebody else's name and the paperwork just got mixed up. I don't want to get in trouble here. I'm not trying to get arrested.
Okay, so I realize people make mistakes, but that just,
They do.
well, they do happen and it shouldn't.
I'm just making sure that they ain't gonna show up in my door.
Well, yeah, and also that the first time you called, it should have been taken care of.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't want to hit.
That's not acceptable to me.
I know.
I get people make mistakes, but then when somebody calls up, they need to do something other than just tell you to pay it when you're telling them it's a mistake.
Yes, sir.
So it looks to us, and I'll double check it, and I'm gonna have my staff send an email to the supervisors because it's not acceptable the way this happened and what you're explaining to me. But it looks like it's been correct.
Okay, that's all I want to make sure. I just don't want to.
I can give him the shows when I name search him, his name.
It's crazy, wasn't it? No. Okay.
Okay, you're scratching on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in case there's a problem, my coordinator's gonna give you something that you can just have that shows
Just in case.
that we did a name search of your name, that the only thing that comes back is this case.
Okay.
Okay?
So I just have a seat
And
wait till I
if
get my
somebody does, no, she's got it right now. She's gonna
Okay.
give it to you. And if somebody says something, you tell them, come talk to me. And
I'll
then
give
I'm
them
gonna
a piece of
and then I'm gonna refer them to Alan. I'm not gonna let anybody.
He knows everybody.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You take care. Court calls case People versus Kevin Lee Phillips.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Phillips, who should be on Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Kevin Phillips.
All right, thank you. What are we doing?
You moving to dismiss at this time?
You're dismissing?
Yes, and no objection from me or my client.
Your client doesn't object? You want your case dismissed, Mr. Phillips?
Yes, sir.
I guess we can do that. Case is dismissed. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, you too.
Let's call the case of the People versus Carl Rogers.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate working on behalf of Mr. Rogers, should be on Zoom.
Yes.
There he is. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
How you doing? My name is Carl Rogers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking for a brief adjournment. I have been able to speak to Mr. Rogers briefly before the last pre-trial. Yesterday, we weren't able to touch base.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, sir. Court does call the case People versus, is it Erika Scott?
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, people.
I don't know.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate working on behalf of Ms. Erica Scott, who is.
Is it pronounced Erica?
Correct.
State your
It's
name,
Erica
please.
Scott.
It's pronounced Erica.
Correct.
Everybody's trying to mess me up with these spellings and names. Go ahead.
I have been able to set local people in this Scott, and this morning she did email over some documentation that I will provide to the people, so I'm asking for a brief adjournment.
Okay, go ahead.
So the documentation she sent me has to do with the proof of insurance charge. For as far as her license goes, she is still suspended, so I need to talk to Mr. Cook about that further.
And I'm just wondering if you're gonna try to get that clear before we.
She is, but if it's not
She may be, Your Honor. That's not our ultimate goal.
At this, okay. Well, let me do this. I'll adjourn this to February 18th in case you want to head down that path, give you time. 9 a.m. bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And I'll forget how to pronounce your name by the time you come back. So, all
Okay.
right. All right. You take care.
Thank you to the same.
Court does call the case. I'm sorry. Court calls the case. People versus Russell Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, people.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Russell Smith. And here, this time a bench warrant will issue bond 5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. There you go. Court calls the case People versus David Stevenson White.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Franny on behalf of Mr. Stevenson White. Mr. Stevenson White, state your name for the record, please.
David Stevenson White.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the court may remember Mr. Stevenson White is currently in recovery court.
Yes.
Once he completes recovery court, he can go pay his reinstatement fee. He's still wrapping up the program. Do you know when your graduation date is, Mr. Stevenson White?
Not at all. I cannot say, but I'm very close. I believe I only have maybe less than 2 months. I actually have court tomorrow. Because I'm doing good in the program. I only go to court once a month now.
Got it. And you think you're 2 months out?
Yes, because I have to reach I forgot to read my paper, but I think phase 5 is only a maximum of 4 months. And I've been on for, it feel like almost 4 months already for sure.
All right. Let's do it this way. Give me my first date,
March 4th.
March 4th. That's what I thought. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn your case to March 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Before you come back, if you're not off, we need to know what your date would be so that I can set it so we can get this all resolved for you. All right.
Okay, definitely. I got court tomorrow with Judge Slay at 10:30, so I'll get a lot more information.
All right. Are you going to actually talk to Judge Slay?
Yes. Yep. I'll go in for another.
Right. So if she doesn't give you information, what you do is you tell her you were just before Judge Simpson. He told me, give me my information. Yeah. No, don't tell her that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. All right. All right. Just get that information. You'll be good. Okay.
All righty.
Thank you. Take care. Court calls the case of the People versus Kenyatta Thomas.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, people.
Oh, there she is.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Thomas, who's present via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please state your name for the court?
Tanea Thomas.
Tanea, see? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I pronounce somebody's name today. I'm going to mess it up.
Thank you, Your Honor. There will be a resolution at the next pretrial. That being said, I did just get the plea form today, and because Ms. Thomas is on Zoom, I need to review it with her. But it is an offer I did previously discuss with her that she wants to accept. It is to plead guilty under HIDA to the charge with an agreement to pay the restitution amount. So we're just asking for a brief adjournment so I get the paperwork in.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Court calls the case of the People versus Kevin Trejo Galindo.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook, people.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Trejo Galindo. Your Honor, you should have a plea form. Mr. Trejo Galindo is going to be pleading as charged.
Counsel approach. All right. Did he say his name? State your name.
Kevin Trejo Galindo.
All right. The plea form I have in front of me indicates that the defendant will be pleading to the charge of operating by a minor with any BAC. It's punishable by up to 360 hours of community service, $250 fine plus court. Upon a successful plea to that charge, is that the charge? That's charge. It is. So he's just gonna plead as charged.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Kevin Trejo Galindo.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're gonna plead guilty to the charge of operating a motor vehicle by a minor with any blood alcohol level. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 360 hours of community service and $250 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights? Look at paragraph 5, you'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yeah.
Okay. On the date of August 22nd, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road near Packard Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you get pulled over by the police?
No.
Pardon? Was there an accident? And the police arrived at the scene?
Yes.
And were you at some point then arrested and taken to the police station or the hospital?
Yeah, hospital and then the police.
And was there a blood draw?
Yes, Your Honor.
And was the blood draw 051?
Yeah.
Do you have any reason to dispute those blood tests? No, you need to.
No.
You don't have any reason to dispute it?
No.
All right. And at the time, how old were you?
20.
20?
Yes.
What's your date of birth?
April the 22nd, 2005.
Sir, if I accept your plea, I need you to understand that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, that misconduct is defined under the Michigan court rules. You would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. What I'm going to do is defendant is referred to Von Swartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m.
I would say just stop by on your way.
Right. Bond will continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
So stop and say.
Court calls the case People versus DeAndre Tutson or Tutson?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Don't believe.
One is a warrant.
2178 is the one that's found.
Since there already is a warrant, I will issue a warrant for the defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set $5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege. The warrant will issue immediately. Thank you. Hey, welcome back. Court does call the case People versus Keontae Wright.
Good afternoon.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Wright, who should be present on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. State your name.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So at long last, so Ms. Wright does have the paper discovery and the media discovery is on its way to her on a USB drive. So I'm requesting another adjournment for that purpose.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wright.
Court calls the case People versus Tamba Yarandundo right, Yaranduno.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, for the people.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Yar Anduno. Mr. Yarduno, state your name for the record, please.
You need to unmute your phone.
There should be a microphone at the
Can you hear me?
bottom.
Yep, we can hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me?
What's your name? Yep,
My
what's
name
your
is Tamba
name?
Yaraduno. Tamba Yaraduno.
Your Honor, people move to dismiss.
No objection.
No objection. We're dismissing your case, okay, sir?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You take care.
Okay, thank you.
Third cause case, People versus Rick Artuso.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Raymond Cook, for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court, David Burgess on behalf of Rick Artuso.
Oh, the long lost David Burgess.
Judge Barr held me hostage, Your Honor, so.
Is Judge Barr did?
Yes,
Okay.
I had a non-public case over there. I had to wait. So,
Okay, I'll let him know
all right.
that you're upset.
I'm not upset, Judge.
No, I'm gonna say that though. No. Anyway. All right, you need to move over.
Sorry.
And get up. All right. Your name?
Rick Artuso?
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, my understanding is that there was an agreement that Ms. Feltus worked out, this case was going to be dismissed upon entry of an order in a circuit court case to have restitution paid on the circuit court case as it relates to this incident. I checked Odyssey yesterday. I didn't see an order had yet been submitted. So I'm going to follow up with Ms. Feltus on the circuit court.
Got it.
What's going on there. So I think we just needed the adjournment.
All right. Court calls case of the People versus Jamie Bounty.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Bounty. She does have a valid license and has given me permission to accept the offer on her behalf.
So Your Honor, I move that count two double parking, you would accept the admission and
Ms. Perry, on behalf of your client, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on November, it's like 10th, 2018, location of Oak Valley Drive in Pittsfield Township, that she double parked a motor vehicle?
I do.
Court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
She's requesting 4 weeks.
Show a month out. Pay it by then, where's my calendar? February 13th. 2025. 26, excuse me. Court calls case of the People versus Donnie Brown.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Oh,
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Brown, who is approaching. Ms. Brown, state your name for the record, please, when you arrive at the podium. I don't know if
I didn't hear that.
might have to say a little bit louder.
Reverend Donna Brown.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Your Honor, we have come to a resolution. Mr. Stiller has extended a double parking offer. My client would like to accept that today.
So I move that count two double parking, if you accept that admission, we'll dismiss the original charge.
And do you admit responsibility to the fact that on or about July 23rd, 2025, Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, that you double parked a motor vehicle? Do you admit responsibility to that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Court will accept the admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can that be paid?
Well, Your Honor, we're going to ask for the court to consider a reduced amount in this case. Ms. Brown is, not to put you on blast, Ms. Brown, but Ms. Brown is 74 years old. She does not work. She's on a very fixed income. She does a lot of community service. I know the court typically does not do community service in exchange for fines, but she'd be happy to provide some documentation of that to the court. Part of the reason we came to this resolution is because of her financial situation. So we'd ask the court to.
Council approach group. We've had a bench conference in the case, so I'm ordering fines and cost of $180. I'm gonna waive $90 of that. So it'd be $90. When can that be paid, do you think?
3rd of next month, February 3rd.
February 3rd.
You get the one check a month, right? You get the one check a month?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Make it payable by April 3rd, 2026. That should get you
Thank you.
free check. Got it? Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Kelsey Brown. Is this an arraignment without count? This is an arraignment. Is it?
Yes.
Kelsey Brown, no response. Issue an order to show cause. Court calls the case, People versus Aaron Bucko.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Bucko, who stands to my right. Is your name for the record, sir?
Aaron Bucko.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am ready to address the warrant and the progress report if the court would like to hear about that first.
Yes, they would.
Thank you, Your Honor. As the court is aware, there was a progress report sent out. It was around Christmas, I believe it was the 23rd of December, that there had been some missed and late flows into the sober link. And at that time, there was a warrant issued. At that time, I did discuss it with Mr. Bucko.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. And at that time, I, of course, discussed the importance with Mr. Bucko of blowing on time. He stated to me at that time, of course, he stayed in constant contact with me throughout this case. He stated at that time that he has not consumed alcohol. He does take this matter very seriously, and largely due to those late or missed tests has to do with work. He does have full-time employment. He works in a warehouse. He usually works from 6 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening. He states to me, he works this schedule Monday through Friday. Once in a while, he'll even start a little early, working at 5 a.m. Again, he does this Monday through Friday, full time. He works at a Skyjack doing replenishments. So often, sometimes he misses the sober link blows or they come late. I did receive also a letter or an email.
He's got a 3-hour window, so he's up for 3 hours.
Are you up for 3 hours at a time, Mr. Bucko?
Could be, it's different every time.
And I did discuss that with him and asking about if we could request the court to switch to a scram tether. He is asking at this time if the court would consider recalling the warrant and putting him on a scram tether. He did complete an alcohol screening and assessment through Ron Schwartz, which I just received yesterday afternoon and provided to Mr. Siller yesterday afternoon. That being said, there is a potential resolution in the works. So I guess I'll comment further on that in a little bit. But I also received a letter in support via email from his mother, who one of the quotes in the letter was that she's not a mother who says that her child will do no wrong, but she did want to say that although she acknowledged this was a serious charge, but acknowledged that Mr. Bucko did take this seriously. And to her knowledge, she does not believe him to be drinking and does believe that a lot of this was due to the scheduling and the blows. I believe that Mr. Bucko will be able to show the court that he is abstaining from alcohol and is taking this matter seriously if he is able to be placed on a scram tether so that he can show that he has not been drinking. I do acknowledge as well that since that warrant was issued in end of December, that there was only one, based on the progress report I just received the other day, there was one further late blow. It appears that it was a 37-minute late blow. I'm not.
Yeah, but that does not paint an accurate picture. Because what we had was he had numerous late blows prior to December 8th. we didn't just issue the warrant on him. We sent an order telling him he needs to comply with it, or the court was gonna have to take further action.
That is, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So,
And
go
I,
ahead.
oh, sorry, Your Honor. And I did remind Mr. Bucko of that. And frankly, there is no getting around the fact that he did blow late. And that was a court order to blow within those time windows. And I got kind of serious with him and told him that he needs to comply, and that there was that second chance given with the order to comply previously. Then there was the continuous, or not continuous, additional progress report that was submitted the end of December. Then the warrant. Since then, there has only been one late blow. Mr. Bucko does maintain he has abstained from alcohol. I'm not in receipt of any reports that he did test positive at any time for alcohol. Quite frankly, I'm asking if the court would give him yet another chance and put him on a scram tether so that we alleviate the whole window time. If he has any sip of alcohol at any time, day or night, of course it would register. That would be immediate bond violation, and he'd know exactly where he would go immediately. He is asking for the court to give him another chance. He again maintains he's been staying abstinent, and it is our intention for him to hopefully start AA soon so that he can take advantage of a potential offer in the works. To that end, Your Honor, as to the pretrial, we were going to be requesting a brief adjournment. But as to the warrant, Your Honor, I'm respectfully requesting if the court would consider canceling the warrant.
Said it like 8 times. I get what you're asking. Anything from the people?
Oh, and it's the court's discretion, Your Honor. The late testing is obviously excessive.
Yes. All of these couldn't have been related to work, could they?
I'm assuming that, yeah, they probably were.
So let me ask you this. There's a 3-hour window. Why aren't you blowing at the beginning of that 3-hour window?
I try to, whenever, like, in between those 3 hours, I try to do it like literally just whenever I can or whenever I get a chance. And sometimes if I am like at work, it just.
Because when I'm looking at this, I'm going to tell you what this tells me, man. That you're not taking this seriously.
I really am.
Because, well, but hold it. You have to understand how it looks to it. Certainly looks to me, because I sent you an order that you had to blow, and then I don't go a month and all of a sudden you just miss.
I understand.
So do you want to go to jail? I mean, because we can just cut to the chase. I can just send you down.
No, Your Honor.
Here with you.
My mom, my dad, and my girlfriend.
Okay, there's dad back there. Mom, I think I saw them moving to try to get closer. Did you get yourself enrolled in the GED program?
I did, yeah. Classes were starting in January, and then because I just turned 22, and they told I wasn't eligible because I was over the age of 21. So me and my mom are actively looking for a class. She can vouch for me on that, like a free one, because I was enrolled and turned 22. Because I turned 22, I wasn't eligible. I had the text from them.
So where did you enroll? You enrolled at?
Success Virtual Learning, I believe. It was online.
Oh, okay. And so then they said, once you hit the age of majority, you're not eligible.
Yeah, because I enrolled right before my birthday, because my birthday was December 23rd. And so once I turned 22, I wasn't like eligible to do the GED class anymore, because it was like a 21 age limit, I guess, that they had. But I am actively looking for.
Sometimes you don't take what you got to do in life seriously, do you?
Sometimes I will admit, no. But this, I promise you, I was truly trying my best. I have not consumed any alcohol. Like when the warrant was issued, I like asked if they could send me in for like a blood test or like whatever to like show that I haven't consumed.
Okay, but here's what you need to understand. It's not I'm worried about you're consuming alcohol. Because you have to understand, you were a .223 and were able to operate a motor vehicle, which leads me to believe you were drinking quite a bit. And sometimes it's hard for people just to stop. But what I'm talking about is the missing of blows. Just I can't understand that. I get every once in a while something happens, and that's typically what that order was designed for. When I saw this one, we sent it, but I said, I hope he gets himself in the right place so that I don't have to send it. And expecting, quite frankly, after I sent out the order that I wasn't that this is not what I would be dealing. You need to understand that when somebody misses a blow and I put you on a sober link and you miss a blow, I can consider that a positive test. You get that?
I understand.
When I'm talking about taking things seriously, you're telling me you're taking this seriously, but the whole discussion we had about you and graduating and all of that, and me listening to your you got to take more of this seriously and understand you got to do what you got to do. You hear me?
I understand. Yes, I agree.
Mom, you want him back?
Absolutely, and I mean, as far as the missing, you know, he doesn't have a license, he can't drive himself to work. Some of his friends are only able to pick him up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I work from 5:30 till, so life is a little difficult with the rides, it's getting worked out. He is telling the truth, he did turn 22 on the 23rd.
No, I believe him.
For a program where
I got it.
his father can help out with getting him back and forth. What his girlfriend's willing to help out, I'm willing to help out.
Dad, you want him back? Yeah. Listen, probably should ask the girlfriend. You want him back? Because if you don't want him back, if you tell me no, then I'll put him away. You do? He had to breathe hard because he didn't know what she was going to say. Look, young man, I know you're trying, but you got all these people supporting you. They're all here. There is not a reason for you to fail on this stuff. It's the stuff you're messing up on. It's the easy stuff, right? I'm gonna say it again. You are 0.223. I am just fortunate that I get to yell at you. Because at that level, you could have killed yourself.
The judge isn't just enforcing rules, he's weighing risk versus redemption, family in the room, a history of mistakes, and a decision that could either reset a life or end it in a jail cell.
He can actually tell you that he lost his brother-in-law for the same blood alcohol content. I don't feel accident last year, a year ago.
Brother-in-law, you lost somebody? So you really know how lucky you are, right? All right, so young man, let's do this. Let's just try to start again. I'm not gonna lock you up. Okay? Let's just sort of reset this. Let's try to get you back on track. You're 22. Let's just get you back on track and let you try to do some great things in this world. How about that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn your case to the 4th, February 4th, 2026. I want to see some progress in terms of get yourself an edgy, okay? And what I'm going to order, we'll do an order now. I'm going to order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections. Best to do it before you leave here. You have your sober link with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to turn that in. I'm going to put you on the scram tether. I'm going to give you a shot. And I'm going to tell you right now, most people with this blood alcohol level that don't comply with sober link, I don't even trust them on a scram.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I usually just lock them up and that's it. I'm gonna give you a shot.
Thank you.
You gonna let me down?
No.
You better not.
I will not.
You know how I am. I get cranky. Right?
You have my word. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, we'll see you on the 4th.
All right.
Thank you folks for coming down and supporting him.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
This is what real court looks like. Not one case, but dozens of lives moving through the system in minutes. Some get second chances, some get warrants, some walk out free. Question for you. Is this judge being firm or fair? Drop your take below.
And young man, I mean it. Give your girlfriend a hug, because if she had said no, you would have been gone. All right? Okay. Take care, guys. Court calls the case, People versus Stacia Campbell.
Township.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, on behalf of Ms. Campbell, who may be present.
Miss Campbell, are you there? She didn't put her name. I bet you that's her. Let's try that again, because I couldn't hear you. I think that's her. Yep, that I can hear you now. What's your name?
Stacia Campbell.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm very glad Ms. Campbell is here. The number I last had and was able to communicate with her on is now out of service. So unless she already did so this morning, which she may have done, I will request that she call the public defender's office to update her number, but then also we'll be asking for an adjournment of this case. So
Okay, I'll adjourn it out to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. Ms. Campbell, contact the public defender's office. Make sure they have a good number and email for you.
Okay, my apologies for not updating you guys. I forgot. I do have a new number.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It all worked out. All right, we'll see you on February 4th.
At 9 a.m.?
Well, 9 a.m., but listen to your public defender. They'll let you know what time you got to be here.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Court calls the cases of the People versus Caitlin Davidson.
Township.
Good afternoon, this is Public Defender Lauren Penny on behalf of Ms. Davidson.
Hello,
State your name.
Caitlin Davidson.
All right, you need to be someplace stationary. What are
We are requesting an adjournment. Davidson is attempting to pay down some of her tickets to get her license.
Does she have a lot of them? She's got a.
I think there are a number. She did say she's reached out to a number of courts to work out payment plans. So she's trying.
February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's call the case of the People versus Devon Davis. Devon Davis. Oh, there he is. All right. What are we doing?
I'm requesting an adjournment. I did leave Mr. Davis a voicemail and obviously sent him the Zoom. I need to have a conversation with him again.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right. Thank you. Make sure to keep in contact with your attorney. Okay, Mr. Davis?
All right, appreciate you.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Evan. Is it DeCossin?
Counter and Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Disintegrate. What is that? Your name, sir?
Evan DeCosta.
Sure.
No worries.
You are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint. That complaint alleges that on or about September 24th, 2025, at the location of Packard Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could also order community service and any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order it forfeited, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yeah, I prefer that.
You?
I would, yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
It's a public defender.
Natalie Tate, we would waive any further reading. My client stands mute, and we would ask for an adjourned pre-trial date as well as a PR bond, please.
Defendant having waived formal reading standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter will be adjourned to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. As to bond in this case, alleged BAC.
Your Honor, it's blood draw 0.181 as a result of 0.181. There was a crash, he rear-ended another vehicle. No priors.
Okay. Set the defendant's bond at a $20,000 personal recognizance bond. I'm going to order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. I'm also going to order that there's to be no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or illegal drug use. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Given the BAC and the fact that there was an accident, I'm going to order the defendant report over to Community Corrections for placement on a scram teller.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Caitlin Francoeur.
Township. We're appearing on behalf of Ms. Francoeur. Is her first name for the record?
Not here.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. She's the phone.
Ms. Francoeur has an Ohio license.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
I'm not sure if the court has that record. She paid a fine there and then her license became valid again. She hasn't received anything to, I guess, prove that her license is.
When did she pay it?
Just recently, this week, right, Ms. Francoeur?
Yes.
Okay, because this was run. I don't show it valid, but and this was run on the 29th of December. So you paid it after the 29th of December?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right, let's do this. Can we rerun?
Sure, try.
All right, we'll try to rerun it because it's showing mine that it's still suspended, but that would have been run before. So I'm going to pass the matter. We'll see what we can come up with, see if we can get this resolved today. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. Court calls the case People versus Kaylee Fulbright.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate with on behalf of Ms. Fulbright, who should be present on Zoom.
There she is. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. I was just able to get contact information for Ms. Fulbright today. I do have her driving record, just saw that she was restricted, so I need to have a conversation with Mr. Siller as well as Ms. Fulbright. So I'd ask for a brief adjournment.
Adjourn this matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right, thank you, Ms. Fulbright.
Thank you.
Court calls the cases of the people versus Malcolm Hanks.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Fleet, with and on behalf of Mr. Hanks, is present here at noon. Sir, please state your name to the court.
No, he's here, but he's trying.
Okay, here, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Malcolm Hanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking for a very brief adjournment. I believe this will be a case that can be resolved at the next hearing without Mr. Hanks attending. I just was able to get his written driving record today that shows that he has a 625G permit. So I just need to show that to Mr. Siller and have a brief conversation with Mr. Hanks again.
Adjourn the matter February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. That's on both of his matters. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.